All right, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is another quick lesson through the Spirit. I got an article that was sent to me about, it says Israel to begin human trials of coronavirus vaccine or vaccine. It says the state-run Israel Institution for Biological Research says it will begin human testing on its coronavirus vaccine next week. Okay. Now, that's the Spirit 555, which represents power. The Lord been showing, brothers, a lot of spiritual signs lately. I haven't seen these many numbers within 1 week time span since I've been in the truth. And I see them periodically, but this is a different topic, but I've been seeing the numbers 144, 444, 77, and 555 like every day for like the last week. So Lord getting ready to do something. He's getting ready to raise the standard, because I'm looking at this license plate. They have 555 and also the date on it is 11/5/20. So and I know according to the scriptures 5 represents power, and the car is white, which white represents purity. So hey, call Allah Yahweh Shai, man. That power is getting ready to come, man. It's right on time, because that's the Spirit. I'm reading this article. It says they begin human trials of this coronavirus vaccine. So everything that Israel does, America is in suit with it, because for the simple fact, America supports the state of Israel. All right, bar none. They have no choice, because it is a globalist foundation. This is something that the elites have took into their course for some time. And the state of Israel, which is a welfare state, which I believe they get a couple of billion or a trillion annually. I can't remember how much it is exactly. I don't know if it was like 3 billion to 6 billion or 3 trillion to 6 trillion, I believe annually, every 6 months or so, to bail these people out of the situation at hand. But yeah, you have nothing but war and poverty over there, which shows you where the money is going to. But anyway, we're living in some very hard times, some very trying times, some very times that's getting ready to basically put the brink of the world on his back, and people, they're not ready for it. All right, so it says Jerusalem, the state-run Israel Institution for Biological Research announced Sunday that researchers will begin human testing on its coronavirus vaccine next week. So I wonder what type of protest this is going to bring about, because they started some cases in the United States, but people have been getting sick from it, And a lot of people in Babylon, they're actually resisting, they're protesting this thing, because they know that it's they know that it's set up for the destruction, And actually, I have another article here, which I may brief on in a different lesson. It says Rothschild's patent COVID-19 biometric tests in 2015 and 2017 and have a patent number on it, which shows you that this particular virus or pandemic was bought and paid for by the elite bankers, and this is something they're going to make trillions of dollars off of, to see people sick and off their demise. And hey, they already planned this back in 2015, so they already knew by this year something big was going to take place, which shows you the type of rulers and demons you're dealing with. But you got people that believe that these Edomites are upright and that they're for your best interest, which Biden nor Trump nor none of these particular talking heads are set up for the Negro, Hispanic, and Native American. And we don't know how many times we got to continue to tell you people that. But hey, it's getting to the point now, and we're just about done warning you. The Most High is getting ready to bring the destruction. But it says the Institute said clinical tests on an initial group of 80 will begin November 1st. Okay, and actually that's November 1st. Wait, 31st is Saturday. That's Halloween. November 1st is Sunday. November 2nd is Monday, and the elections is on the 3rd, which is that Tuesday, which is actually a week away. It says the testing is to expand to a second phase of 960 people in December, but the third and final phase of 30,000 people next April or May, depending on the result earlier phases. He says, I believe in the abilities of our scientists, and I am confident that we can produce a safe and effective vaccine, said Dr. Shmuel Shapira, director of the Institute. He said the goal is to produce 15 million doses for the benefit of the residents of the state of Israel and our close neighbors. But he did not elaborate. It says the institute is run by the Defense Ministry, But this is a day of hope for the citizens of Israel, said Defense Minister Benny Gantz. Over 40 coronavirus vaccine candidates are in clinical trials worldwide. And it says, in accordance to the World Health Organization, but you got 40 different types of vaccines, trying them all out. Basically, people are human test dummies. We're basically guinea pigs that they're going to trial on. And a lot of people are going to get sick and die from this. And I'm surprised that these people over here in the state of Israel are really going for this type of nonsense, because, you know, those people, those Israelis over there, those Amalekites, they're very entitled. You know, they feel that they're the real people of the book, and they feel that they're not subjected to the laws of men, when in fact, you're actually not the real people. You know, but let the so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American try to protest this tyranny, all of a sudden all hell's breaking loose. They're going to come in guns blazing, because they look at us like, who the hell are you, Goyim, you sheeple, to have some type of say-so on what we're going to do to you, which proves that we're still the ultimate slaves, especially when somebody give you a choice that's not really a choice. How do you even have a choice? Same thing about working a job, right? They say, well, you don't have to do this and that, but yet they got certain things that are set up to push you in that direction. And then all of a sudden, when you refuse it, your only ultimatum, or the only ultimatum they can give you, is fire you, comply, or they're going to fire you. Versus anybody else, you know, it's always some type of solution. And most jobs, they don't work out secondary or third type of solutions to help Jake to kind of, you know, keep his head above water. Jake have one particular ultimatum: either you do it or you get fired. And that's just what it's going to boil down to, you know. And it says, over 40 coronavirus vaccine candidates are in clinical trials worldwide, according to the World Health Organization. But it says Israel is a country of about 9 million people who have reported over 300,000 cases of COVID and nearly 2,400 deaths, all right? So it's getting ready to go down out here, people, you know, and this is all part of the new world order, and everybody is waking up to the fact of what these Edomites or what these demons are doing here, you know. And I have to, for whatever reason, my page is red listed. I don't know, brothers can put out certain videos that I can't even speak on, you know. Brother can say certain things and I can't, you know. And they can put out, well, not brothers, but like you got people out here that going into Nambla and, you know, all this pedophilia stuff. They can put that stuff out there and it gets not a strike. But when I put out something that's bringing out truth and fact, it don't, you know, they strike it down immediately, you know. It's like somebody's personally flagging these videos. And me personally, I think that my IP address is red listed. And I believe it's probably coming from this device I got, so I might have to switch up. But either way it go, whatever IP address is being uploaded through these videos, somehow YouTube is flagging those things. It's like a red, when they see the Kansas City page uploading videos, all of a sudden, now here comes the YouTube police, you know. And it's getting to the point, it's like, man, this shit is getting really frustrating, because it's like, it'd be some good information, and a lot of the videos don't even go viral when they should, you know. And it's like, damn, is anybody really getting the information, you know? Because, hey, this truth got to go out. But nonetheless, Esau Edom, man, he's in a bad case. But anyway, this is the book about Isaiah 32, and I'm going to start at verses, let's start here. 6, it says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy. This is hypocrisy right here, because like I read in the other article briefly of how the Rothschilds patent this, I guarantee you them Rothschilds, they're not getting this stuff, you know. They're not being taxed. They're not walking around with driver's license IDs. They don't even have to go through TSA to get on an airplane. They got private jets, you know. And if they are getting inoculated for particular viruses, you better believe it's a clean and a healthy one. It has no type of chemicals or monkey or aborted fetus cells in there. It don't have blue crab blood in these vaccinations that they're giving to people. They're getting the real good shit. They're getting the best fruits and vegetables. You know, they're not sitting up here and you think the Rothschild's gonna get an RFID chip? You crazy. That's for you people. They're not paying taxes. They don't have a state ID. You ain't gonna look on this man's ID and see Jacob Rothschild on there. It's not. You ain't gonna see that. That's why these demons are gonna pay. Because ultimately, they're the ultimate slaves. They're the ones that's supposed to be in subjection under us. And they're gonna get put in subjection. And because the time we're living in, the Most High is gonna give us that power when we come down for those ships, when we're truly invincible, to find you and put you head first in slavery. And it makes sense, because leading up to the nuclear destruction, these Rothschilds are gonna hop ship. They're gonna be in bunkers. They're gonna be underground. They're gonna be under the ocean. They're gonna be up in the heavens. Like the scriptures say, it says, "I will command the serpent and bite them." You up in them heavens, the angels gonna get you. You down in earth, Leviathan gonna get you. In them bunkers, we gonna get you. So keep thinking you getting away from the Most High, man. You ain't doing nothing but digging a pit for yourself. Because these are some proud bastards that sit up here and try to push this on Jake, but yet they feel like they're not subjected to it when they're the real slaves. But it says to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Most High, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. Right, to try to say the Lord's laws ain't perfect. To try to say, well, the nuclear family is not productive enough, so let's bring in the same type of people to deal with one another. Same-sex marriages. Let's incorporate that, because marriage is at an all-time low. So therefore, they can't capitalize on a traditional marriage. So therefore, they're allowing people to marry dogs. A woman married a damn tree. A woman married a cell phone. And you paying for a marriage license on that, and you paying marriage fees. And in order to divorce the damn phone, you got to get a fucking lawyer. Give me a break. This place is a big joke, But it says in the instruments of the trill, an instrument is a thing of utilization. You can utilize a particular instrument. You got instruments for music. You got instruments for work, jobs, tools. Like a tool, like a screwdriver or a hammer, that's considered an instrument for construction, Instrument is something that you can utilize. It don't always have to be a music instrument, or something you're playing tunes to. Like this whole test run thing, this is nothing more than instruments, devices, which Esau is going to get caught up in, and because the whole world is going to rise up against him, and we're seeing that happen pretty much on a huge scale. All right, and it says here, the instruments of the trill are evil. All right, this vaccination, these tests, people are going to get sick. It says devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. All right, always going to help the people. We want to get the economy back up and running, but it's already in their plan. The fact that when they bring this stuff out, that it's not going to help the economy, it's just going to continue to plummet. Because even when they start to distribute this madness, people, they're going to still be justified on rising numbers. They're going to be sticking people and poking people, but numbers are going to continue to rise. So you do the math on that, man. This is not to help the people. This, man, we're really only concerned about the Israelites. We're not really concerned about you other people, all right? We're not concerned about you Edomites, you Moabites, you Ammonites. We're not concerned about your type. We care about our people, and really the elect of our people. Because the 2/3 of our people, they don't care to hear us. They don't listen. They still trying to vote for Creepy Joe, which is a known fondler. He's known for messing and touching on kids and being a creep. But yet Jake will bypass that and turn a blind eye to that just to get a blue suit in there. All because he's claiming to be Democrats, but the Democrat was really behind they really was behind. They knew about slavery. They condoned it. They condoned taxing you, because Biden said he's gonna raise the taxes. All right, they wasn't with you with the civil rights movement, even though that is all set up. They funded all this thing. Like the blue represents the more calmer side, the red represents the more aggressive side. Red is just coming at you. They like, look, man, we gonna raise your taxes, we gonna fucking kill you. The blue, they ain't gonna tell you that, but they gonna kill you. It's like poison Kool-Aid. They under the Jim Jones shit. It's like while the Republicans put the gun in your head and squeeze the trigger, the Democrats will give you the gun and say pull the trigger. And they'll trick you to doing so. But you stupid ass Negroes out there, you seem not to know that. You seem to turn a blind eye. Well, what they gonna do for Negro? They ain't gonna do nothing for your black ass but kill you off. And that's why when all hell break loose and you 2/3 start trying to come around us for answers, the big as I told you so, and that's the day we gonna really shit on you tribes, man. We gonna say, get out of here. What you want? A lot of you just gonna get ignored. Don't inbox, don't do nothing. Well, how like if somebody send you a message and like people got the iPhone, so when it's red, like you can see it says seen. A lot of them gonna be sending us messages and they gonna get that message seen but no reply. That's when you people gonna start to choke up. And it says, he devised wicked devices to destroy the poor of lying words, even when the needy speak right. And we're speaking them right, but what does he do? He shuts down our accounts. He puts a stop to it. He tries to say that we're speaking undesirable speech, which we're just speaking the truth. There's nothing hateful about the message. It's just the truth. Something that this devil's been running from, and that's why he's been exposed. All right. Psalms 10:2, it says, "The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let him be taken in the devices that they have imagined." So this is gonna fall back on your own head, E. Your new world, or your new world order, your satanic kingdom of heaven on the left hand side, is not gonna be to no avail. It's not gonna get all the way up. The Lord is gonna throw a monkey wrench in it. It says, "For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous whom the Lord abhorreth. And the wicked through his pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. For the Most High is not in his thoughts." And this is why he's trying to do these clinical trials. People are already getting sick. People are already protesting. And he says, look, we ain't dealing with this. But he don't care. He's going to do it because he feels he needs to. It says, "His ways are always grievous, and thy judgments are far above out of his sight. For all his enemies he puffeth at them." And we're a big enemy to E. And so when we're bringing out this information and he's shutting us down, and he's taking videos down, and he's going bypassing the words of the Most High, he's basically puffing at us like, you niggas think, all right, I'll show you, But that's all right, though. It's all going to come down. Revelation 12:12, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil," which is talking about this damn white man, "is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time." This is why he's going forward ahead with his plan, with this new world order. It just, if you tribes are too stupid to realize that, you're going to be taken by it. And with that, all praises and glory, honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And with that, shalom and a bubble.